Welcome. Welcome to this week's webinar, Digital Marketing for Lawyers. It's a great pleasure to have you here for this week's webinar. We have some interesting content to cover over the next 15-20 minutes or so, and there's time for question answer if you have any. So the agenda, just a sec. There we go. The agenda, a personal introduction, so that you know who is talking in case this is your first webinar. Then the topic of the week is Google advertisement. Why? Because most firms are saying they need more customers, they need more clients into the firm, and one way to do this is Google advertisement. I'll show you how it's done and what is important, what you need to look at. So with that, we then have time, if there are any open question answers, can be around Google advertisement, can be anything else around digital marketing. Feel free to answer any question. If I can answer, I'm more than happy to do so. Otherwise, I'll get back to you. Okay, well, let's get into it. Brief introduction. My name is Michael Alf, and I was working 12 years with Capgemini, which is one of the largest consulting and IT companies. And in the consulting, IT, business development, project management, account management space, so kind of a wide array. And I was working in Europe, globally, in Asia, and in Australia. And in this role, I negotiated numerous deals, contracts, agreements with legal professionals on both sides of the table, both globally and locally in various countries. So I really value and appreciate having a proper legal contracts in place. So in case something goes wrong, you are you know what you can refer to, and therefore the upfront investment usually is worth it. And I've seen that again and again. Then I was working 1.5 years with Arciano Project Management Office, again, and negotiated deals and contracts as a buyer, so I know both sides of the table, which was really, really valuable. And now I'm CEO and founder of Digital for Lawyers, the digital marketing agency for law firms. And we help law firms to streamline, optimize, automate the online and mobile marketing activities to create a higher return on investment for you. And I'm also publishing and founding editor of the Modern Executive, Technology, Career, and Work-Life Balance. I'm still working on the special issue for the legal industry, which I've mentioned before. It takes a little bit of time. We want to get it right. So yes, we're working on that continuously, and we'll keep you updated. So let's get into the content. And as before, we are using the Letter of Awesomeness of Digital Marketing by Avinash Kaushik as a reference point. Or as a framework, if you like. So we use this to basically to see where all the digital marketing activities are, what needs to be done, where things are at, and so on and so on. And we spoke about mobile last time. This time we're talking about paid search, which is not only brand. In our case, it's more kind of to create actually clients for you. So, but it is paid search, which we're talking about. We won't cover every single detail here on that letter, but we are focusing on elements. We are obviously focusing on the basics initially, and then we can move up. And if you have any questions, obviously just let me know and get back to me. So, can lead generation via Google Adwords really work? Well, the main purpose of digital marketing activities is to win new customers or clients for the firm. So, where do clients search for service? Well, believe it or not, Google is big here. And you might say, well, not for legal services. But let's have a look at a website. And I have here a website where I put in at the top family lawyer. And Google knows obviously that I live in Melbourne. So it is relevant. And what you can see here, and on the top left, where you have this little AD, this yellow AD standing, this is actually advertisement. And everything on the right is also advertisement. You can see how many ads there are. Are they working? Well, very, very mixed, because it's actually not that simple to get it going. And then you have these various number of law firms with the Google Plus, which show then up in the map on the top right. So you can see there's a lot happening there. And actually on this first page, there isn't a lot of kind of organic listings. Yeah, so listings which are kind of regular normal websites. There's either advertisement or there's either or otherwise there's Google Plus, which is really interesting, isn't it? So if you want to actually create traffic and business out of that, you need to know how to get there. So how to get actually to these top 3 spots, or to at least one of the 2 top spots on the right. One of the challenges, the right actually gets a lot less clicks, which is less cost, but also less conversion then. So this is um, so it's really important to actually to get up there, ideally spot 2.1, so between 2 and 3, because spot number 1 is actually a lot more expensive. And and you can see, yes, they are getting most of the clicks, but you want to be on kind of spot 2, maybe 3, and fine tune that as much as possible. And there's a lot you can actually do to achieve that in terms of how you approach your ads. So this hopefully gives you an idea that it is highly relevant, and that's family lawyer. And you could put in IP lawyer, you could put in personal injury lawyer, and so on and so on. You can make it more specific. So then next question, well, if there's so much going on, well, what are the numbers? Yeah, how many people are actually searching? So let me show you another screenshot. And this one is a search for family lawyer. And what you can see here, that's the average monthly search in Australia. So there's 390 searches every month for the term family lawyer. That's quite a lot when you think about it. Yeah. So if you split that, let's say 1/3 for Melbourne or 1/3 for Sydney and 1/3 for the rest of Australia, which gives you only out of that 130. Now I ask you, how many new clients do you need to actually to kind of grow your business and grow your firm? Probably not that many. What is the value of your one client? So you can see there's huge potential, and that's only one keyword. When you go into family lawyers, you have much more. So 390 for family lawyer, 590 searches for family lawyers, and that's a difference. Yeah, and that's two different keywords. Then, for example, family lawyers Melbourne, another 880. So we take 880, we take 1/3 of the 600 is 1080 plus, so it's 1200. So only these 3 is 1200. Then we have family lawyer Melbourne is another 200, it's 1400. Melbourne family lawyer is another 100, 1500. So I can count 1500, 1500 searches for family lawyers only relevant for Melbourne. That's quite a big number, I would say. So the question now is, well, how do you get your portion of that business? And that's what Google AdWords is about. So you need to get onto the spot number 2 or 3, and obviously you need to convert. And then of these 1500, you should get a good number of clicks. Yeah, might be even if you do it well, you could get 100 clicks. And then obviously the question is, well, how do you convert that? And that's the next question I'm touching on. So how do you convert the potential into business? For winning new business, so new clients, conversion is the key metric, because that reduces the cost per lead and actually you're creating also more leads. So one key element, and I really focus on that, I repeat that all the time, one key element you should implement is a specific landing page for your campaign with a strong call to action. So let me show you how that looks like. So you can see here, and that is one example. You can see here, call now for a free consultation. You have a number 1-800-111-222. You have a brief video where you talk about what you're actually doing. And this is more crime lawyer, or kind of it gives you an idea. It's a little bit of a mix, so it's a mock-up. So you have then this opt-in. free, no obligation consultation with a licensed lawyer that can help you. Again, yeah, call that number, leave the email. There's a phone number to call you back. So this is very specific. So the whole page actually is a call to action. Yeah, again and again, there's multiple call to actions on that page, and this is one element how to get actually how high converting. The other element, one other element is the advertisement copy. So what is actually how does your ad look like? What is written on the ad so it's relevant? Yeah. Then you want to also track the conversion. So you want to actually monitor and track the conversion of those leads, and then you can even, and there's really interesting solutions out there which even track you the phone number. So it kind of creates an alternating phone number which is linked then to the campaign. So which means you know exactly how much you're spending, how much you're investing, how much you're getting in return. Because then the number of calls, the number of emails, this is the number of really qualified leads coming into your firm, and then you know what your conversion is. That's easy to measure for you internally. So you track that, you put that together, and off you go, and then you know exactly, and then from there you can then optimize your campaign and make it better, um, and make it more successful, bring down the cost, increase the conversion, and have a very, very profitable campaign. So these are key elements. So you have an idea how big actually the opportunity is, and key elements what you need to do. So this is basically the content I wanted to cover. So yeah, that's roughly 12, 13 minutes now. So hopefully that was beneficial. And now we have some time for questions and answers, if there are any. Let me see. Um, there is a question around the Google Adwords. Let me see. So is that really working for legal services, and what is your experience? Well, this, as you can see, the searches are there, so people are actually looking for it, and they are then enticed to actually to give you a call for a free consultation, and that's all what matters. You want to bring them, connect with you, and you want to bring them into your premises to have that initial conversation. And if you are good, which I assume, you know that you can convert a certain number into real clients who are becoming then paid clients. So it is relevant. It does work, and yeah, you see the numbers. You see also the ads. I mean, there's so many firms doing that. There's a reason why. A lot are complaining that it's too expensive, and this is because it's not really kind of properly done. Another question is, how does it work on the mobile? That's actually an excellent question. Try the following. Take your smartphone, type in family lawyer into Google, and what you will see search results where the top two are ads. When you look at an iPhone, typically 50% of the real estate, which means your screen, is covered with ads. So you get the idea. On the mobile, it's actually even more relevant to get it right. So yes, yeah, people are actually searching on the mobile, and yes, they might sit at a coffee shop and say, okay, well, I have problems, I need help. Let me see who can help me. Yes, that is happening. Another question is there a difference then in the landing page? Again, a good question. So with a mobile website, you know that this person is on the mobile. So you want to have a mobile friendly landing page. For example, the ones we are doing are mobile friendly as well. So they actually look really nice on the mobile. So you can use those landing pages. They are high converting, and that works quite well. So yes. where did I get the numbers from? This is when you go into Google. That's basically an AdWords account, and you can actually look for keywords, how many searches, and so on. This is typically what we do for our research, working with our clients to make sure we find the right keywords. We find keywords, I mean, some of them are really expensive. Yes, you have $20, $30, $40, sometimes even $60 per click. So that is expensive. But imagine, I mean, what is a personal injury client worth to you? That might be 5,000 or even more. There's an upfront investment, and therefore it is so important to have the high converting and actually get them into your door, so that you can help them and work with them and get them as a client. Great. As far as I can see, there are no further questions this time. So thank you very much for the questions. If you have specific questions or want to discuss something in detail, send me an email, michael@dm4, the number 4, l.com.au. So that's digital marketing for lawyers, dm4l.com.au. Next week, there's no webinar due to the Easter break. So there's Good Friday. The week after, I'm planning to do that on the Thursday, the 24th of April. Reason being, Friday is ANZAC Day. So again, public holiday. And I don't want to kind of spill your public holiday. And so therefore I thought, okay, well, let's do it on a Thursday. But next week there's Easter, and I know a lot of people are very, very busy or away ahead of Easter. So let's skip that next week and then do it the week after. So thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day and a great weekend. Thank you. Bye, your Michael Alf.